I personally haven't had time to update my social media as of yesterday, but there were worldwide demonstrations for Mahsa Amini yesterday. I don't know if you want
Oh,
to
wow.
cover that. I know there
Yeah.
was one in Canada, but I think if you were maybe to pull up Mariam Namazi's Twitter, she might have uploaded things on Twitter. But honestly, in the middle of London yesterday in Trafalgar Square,
Speaking of,
yeah,
very quickly, because I'm going to bring up everything while you're talking,
okay.
and before we move on to the main subject, Mariam Namazi just had another revelation, because she's a female prophet and she's compiling women's Quran, like Muhammad did the men's Quran over 23 years. I think
Yeah.
she's into her third year or something. That's the one. So she got another revelation. Oh, ye believers, mind your own freaking business. Leave non-believers the hell alone. Surah of the Faithful, Women's Quran.
Yes, I love it. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yes. Can't
Leave.
get that inserted in here quick enough if you ask me.
It's
Please.
coming. This time it's actually coming in the Persian as well as
Oh,
no,
brilliant.
Arabic. Oh, looks like God is sending His revelation in the Persian language now.
God
Okay,
has upskilled, I think Persian would have
yeah,
been more accessible to more people at that time had he done that, but at least he's thinking
yes.
now. And God can probably do more than one languages now. English and Persian. Look at that. Oh,
Oh,
Allah
surely
ages like a
God,
fine wine, Horace.
surely God can use Google Translate, yeah?
Surely God
Anyway,
invented Google, unless it was a kafir Western
oh yeah,
conspiracy. It's an
Jews. I
invention
blame
to
the
bring
Jews.
down Islam, yes.
Yeah.
And it's doing that, so I get that.
All right. So I'm on Mariam's timeline. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, great. No, I just wanted to know if she put up any videos from yesterday because I have some really, really good footage. But I do know Mariam had the mic at one point, and when Mariam has the mic, I mean, she is a life force. So, like the
This is the one
vibe.
in Toronto. This is the one
Okay.
in
Oh,
Toronto.
wow, that's a brilliant turnout as well.
Yeah, but it's I don't know why the video is a bit grainy, but it's a drone
Mm,
footage. But yeah, I saw some of the footage
yeah.
from Toronto. A lot of people chanting Mahsa Amini, and
Yeah.
this is brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
all the
might be.
slogans were out in full force, obviously. There was lots and lots of women. And obviously, because you see women from all walks of life, all organizations, everyone came together. They were just like in the heart of Trafalgar Square. They were blasting music. They were burning hijabs. I have a really good video of them actually setting hijabs on fire. And they were saying this is a symbol of oppression. But yeah, I've never seen so many of the women that I look up to who are actually here as well, who I managed to be in full-fledged like solidarity with, and we kind of tried our best to get the message across. And then I think the procession did eventually at the end of the protest march all the way to Parliament as well. So that was
That's
really good. But the solidarity was brilliant, and nothing kicked off. I will be putting those videos out there, so keep an eye on my Twitter. You'll get an idea of actually what went down yesterday.
Was it as big as this? This is pretty big, Nuria. Look at this. This is Toronto. Oh my
I
God, this
don't.
is a sea of people.
Yeah, you know what? I must confess, I don't think it was as big as this. And also, Trafalgar Square is quite like it's a massive square in itself,
Concentrated,
and with
yeah.
Nelson's Column, but it's quite yeah. So, but I mean, yeah, the absolute. When you can feel it in the air, you can just feel like you can hear it in people's screams, you can hear it in the chants. I'm standing side by side with old men, side by side with young men, side by side with hijabis. Like it was a very, very good kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, but this is huge. That reminds me of those anti-war protests back in 2002 and three,
Yeah.
when Bush was sending armies into Iraq. Is there a huge Persian community in Toronto or something, or is just everyone has just come out to show in solidarity
You're asking the
with
wrong
Mahsa?
person, mate. I don't know the demographics of Toronto, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but this
But
is
I mean, like I
big.
said, this was planned to be done on a global scale. This was actually planned that every single major city would do this on the day. And that's why they were screaming as well, especially in London, like long live international solidarity. Because we
Oh,
were
that's you. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, there.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mariam was there as well. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay,
Of course.
that's quite nice. Okay, so where was this? Was this outside
Yes, look,
the Iranian embassy?
this is in Trafalgar Square outside the National Gallery. See, you've got all
Right,
these various women's organizations there.
right.
Okay.
Okay. Um, right. Well, so there you go. This is it. Oh no, that's in Iran. Okay. So I don't know. I keep seeing this
I will
guy. I
give
think.
you a full breakdown of the London one on my Twitter today.
Sure.
You guys will have a proper, yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is
Uh,
amazing.
so
Yeah,
okay.
this is London. I think this must be London. This
Yeah,
looks like
this is
yesterday.
London.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
This is London. Okay, so this is pretty decent. This is a decent
Yeah,
turnout. Oh, there you
that's
go. Yeah,
it. There we
it's a
go.
pretty. Wow, you were downplaying it. No, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it
That's a
was a
few
lot of
thousand
people.
people.
I hope we got some drone footage as well because it would look brilliant. Because even when I crossed the road and I was walking back towards the square, that's where I saw the sea of people. And I stood for a minute and I was like, wow, you can appreciate the amount of people that have turned out for this. And so many people would be like, oh, are you Kurdish? Are you this? Are you that? And I'm like, no, I'm not. But then they'd be even more grateful that you're there supporting them. It was just such a it was a really passionate kind of feeling of solidarity. It was good. Ayatollah, you're a waste man.
Women,
I
life,
love
freedom.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
Horace, can you put that again, please? That's so jokes. I can't believe I didn't see that yesterday. I would have gone up to this person and been like, this sign wins.
Yeah, it's this woman. It's a woman.
This
Yeah.
woman,
Yeah.
wow, I love that. Waste man.
There you go. That's quite a lot of people. I've been there.
Yes.
I actually got up there on the lion and I took a photo.
Oh, speaking of that lion, this picture
There's
didn't
actually four of
capture it.
them.
I think I've captured it. One of the things, but there was a massive flag draped. Like the whole lion was draped with the
Oh,
flags.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, good. There you go. No to the Islamic regime.
Yeah, there were so
Mahsa,
many
Amini.
chants for down with the Islamic regime. And people were sketching, on the floor. They were doing all these brilliant, beautiful works of art. It was so good.
So there were people there. So why did you guys not go to the Iranian embassy?
No, this was planned to be in Trafalgar Square, Horace. That was the location of this demonstration.
Yeah, they should have gone there too.
We've done with the Iranian embassy. We did 2 protests previously. Remember, I went to one there, then
Yeah,
Mariam went
I
to
know
one
that.
there.
Yeah.
So they had already covered that. This was in solidarity with the global thing. So you'd go to like the heart of your city, which in London is Trafalgar Square.
So basically, we didn't have any,
But
Iranian version.
Sorry.
We didn't have any Iranian version of Mohammed Jab who just took off his shirt in front of the Iranian embassy. You guys sons of bitches. That's what
I was
did.
really
Remember,
worried because at one point, like there were like young guys who were had like balaclavas on, and they were walking really like aggressively around. So I obviously had my wits about me, but that they had deployed enough police, and where we were standing, every time I saw the police, like for example when the hijabs were being burnt, the police actually came down and they were just like, oh, we were just wondering, like we can't mess up the floor that much, so just put some newspapers down. And every time you'd see the police, they were all smiling and more cheerful. Like I don't think they felt that anything was going to kick off, and I think they had deployed just enough of them. There was something going on for the Nigerian embassy is near there as well. Quite a lot of embassies are near there. I think the Iranian one's not too far either. But there were a lot of Nigerians out yesterday celebrating as well. I'm not sure. So there was almost like a dual protest going on. And then obviously post 2 p.m., the Mahsa Amini protest just kind of took over. And then, as I said, whoever was left there at about 4 or 5 actually did hold their placards and start marching towards Parliament.
But you know why? There were no disruptions. Why there was no trouble?
Oh, it was Nigerian Independence Day yesterday. Sorry. That's what it was. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
But you know why there was no trouble yesterday? Why nobody bugged you guys? Is because Iranians are Shias. So all the troublemakers, they have no love for the Iranian regime anyway.
Yeah, actually, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
If you like these videos and want to support me in my activism, then you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. Stay free, everyone.